The takeaways from the weekend, I mean, definitely a learning experience. We got a large group of new guys that got to play, kind of learn what we're trying to do. I mean, obviously the first game with Winter getting sent off in the first 5 minutes was tough to take and kind of tough to adapt to a scenario like that. But the second game against Cleveland State, I think, went a lot better. We played well for 60, 65 minutes, going up 2-0, and then, kind of just fell apart a little bit there at the end. Giving up 4 in the last 25 minutes was kind of a wake-up call for them. So I think they know they just can't sit in for the entire time, can't switch off like what happened with the free kick on their first goal there. So, learning experience, I would say, for the first weekend, and hopefully game on Sunday we can put it all together against Hartwick.
Well, we went back to the change room and we watched some video, looked at the footage of the past 2 games and just see where we went wrong defensively. All of the goals were mistakes that can be controlled and can be avoided in the future, so we're just going to look at those this week and go back to the change room again and write up some more plays and see how we can defend better.
We saw everything that all the mistakes that were made, and we know that they're all easily correctable. We're working on them this week in training, and it was a rough start, but it's only the first 2 games, so we still have just about the entire season left to go.
Winter again played 5 minutes, and got a red card. So I think it was tough for him to watch. I talked to him a little bit about this scenario. He was a little, he should have been a little more aggressive off his line, but again, Matt kind of got thrown right in there. And when you're playing 10 men down, most of the goals, I would say, weren't his fault. He was kind of left out to dry there for a bit. But, we talked about it in the second game. There was a couple of mistakes there. But, again, we just got to continue to get better and move on with it.
It was definitely interesting. I'd never been in a situation like that. I was actually, after it happened, I was getting my stuff on and then realized I had to go in and stop a penalty too, along with going in for the game. But like I said, I was never in a position like that before. I
mean, you're always going to get decisions in the game that you don't like or that you don't think were fair. But, it's only 2 games. It's a long season. We're a ways away from conference play, which is obviously the most important part for us. But, just take it as a learning experience. And when something like that happens, you just got to move on with it and, maintain a sense of composure to get past it and work through it and hopefully can continue to compete and get the results we want.
The game changes entirely whenever you go down a guy like that for a long period, the majority of the game. And for me, it's just I'm trying to just talk to my back line as much as I can, try to keep them in the game and keep as many goals out of them as I can.
We'll just be back to the training ground, going hard every day, on the grind until, I guess, Saturday, because we have Friday off. We'll just do a pregame session, easy stuff then, and run through some set pieces. Again, defending set pieces, because we conceded goals there this weekend.
For us, our training this week's a lot of the situations that we came across in the first 2 games here. So we're just preparing most game-like stuff that we can get in.